Cedric McMillan and Samson Dauda. I have had this one requested so many times, it has lost all meaning. This is the 2019 Arnold Australia version of Cedric McMillan. 2024 Arnold Classic, Get to the Chappa for Samson Dauda. I would have did the Arnold UK, but there's no good pictures of him. This 2019 Arnold Australia of Cedric McMillan gave me chills. Gave me chills when he did his posing routine with that music. It was like, wow, 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 wow. You guys know the type. It was good. It was good. But yes, sizing, things of that nature, they're going to be debatable because on the scale, I mean, Samson's going to be a lot heavier than Cedric. But let's go through the shots here, and it just does not appear to be that way. I know bodybuilding's all an illusion. Cedric is taller than Samson. I put him a little bit taller. He's leaning his head back. He did that, but I still made him slightly taller, not much. But you have to take all those things into consideration. The wheel size itself, the thickness of the wheels, Samson does have a thicker set, but Cedric has a nice long set of limbs. I know it's hard to fill the quads out, but he's done a decent job of that. He has a lot of flow. He has good proportions when you just look at the physique. But when you do the comparisons, he seems to maybe lack a little bit of lag size. But having said that, he has a better midsection than Samson, upper body wise. I'd go with Cedric because of the lats. Big man's chest for both dudes. What a matchup, though. What a matchup. Like I said, you guys have requested this one many times. Here's the front lat spread. I have put it on the poll a couple of times, but it didn't get the 10%. Again, long limbs, long legs for Cedric McMillan. Maybe a shorter torso heap, but a nicer torso heap, at least as far as these pictures are concerned. So at the end of the day, front double, front lat, I'd more than likely lean slightly towards Cedric McMillan if you add the two shots up. Could have been debatable in that front double. Now, when it comes to the dryness, the condition of the athletes, good separation for Cedric. He pretty much nailed it here. Should have won. He got second to William Bonac, food for thought. I think he should have won. They should have given him the win. Absolutely. They didn't, but yes. Dryness, Samson Dauda, he does have, turn to the side here. And this is what I was saying. So, sing, what do I say there? The dryness of the quads. Look at that. But it's not like you can stick a fork in it, it's over. It's not over. Look at the upper body flow of Cedric McMillan. This guy was put together. He was put together like nobody else. Missing a couple of things, namely the calves, which you can see here. Wasn't missing calves. He just had a highly inserted set, which actually, a highly inserted set of calves are more noted for athletes. It's the quicker twitch. They can, it's more athletic. But having said that, in bodybuilding, it's not really needed. It's not really needed. Low calves are, here's a side tricep. Low calves are good for long distance walking, But, side tricep, Cedric, he is winning on a lot of aspects here. Big tricep, thicker than Samson's. Big man's chest. Nobody had a bigger man's chest than Cedric McMillan. But again, this is bodybuilding. Look at the dryness of Samson Dauda. Very impressive. Longer torso. Like I was saying, a longer torsoed man. You can really see that here from the side. Look at that little itty bitty midsection of Cedric. So Cedric, not only was it a small midsection, but it was a shorter midsection as well. So these two guys built the same? Not so much. Turn around. Let's get this one underway. Finish it up. And you can really see the lag size here of Samson's. With all due respect, the shape, the hips, things of that nature, the joining of the quads to the glutes. Samson has an advantage. Look at the hamstrings, how deep they are. Caverns. No glute separation to speak of. That is interesting. Conditioned Christmas tree for Cedric McMillan. Nice big traps, but he's not opening up. I can see what he's doing. He's flexing the tree, which is good, but you're not opening up, which is bad. It's not bad, but it's just Samson more opening up. But at the end of the day, this is maybe a Samson pose because of the dryness of downstairs, the overall shape, things of that nature. But make no mistake about it, it's close. Here's the rear double. And same thing here when it concerns the back. Lats are good and wide for both. This time I like the pose, the way Cedric is striking this shot better than he was doing the rear lat. He's still able to display the tree, which is impressive, and opened up as well. Lower half this time, it's funny, and I see this often. This is a better shot for Cedric. He's focused more on the hamstrings, and look at that. That's a big difference, huh? I know you're waiting for my Marge Simpson.
Come on, homie. Let's get you home. Get some beer, and then off to bed.
Woo, bed. Beer. I always get that wrong. Beer. Bed. So yes, rear double. It's not a devastation at all for Samson Dauda. And I thought it was going to be. But remember, guys, Cedric McMillan, he was no cakewalk for anybody. And losing to a smaller, perhaps more conditioned man. Same thing with Samson Dauda. Here's the abs and thigh, and that is funny when you think about it. 212 guys as well. William Bonac, 212, defeated Cedric McMillan, but not in this shot. You can bet that. Of course, Hattie, his Samson's 212 rival, he was beating him in the abs and thigh. So at the end of the day, I think Cedric should have won. I'm not saying Samson should have beat Hadman. But having said that, guys, here's an edge for Cedric McMillan. You don't even have to say it. It's Samson Dauda. He's not as peeled in that midsection or separated. Here's the most muscular. And there's a difference between conditioned and separation. And you have to separate yourself from that. But when judging a bodybuilding competition, I do not care how peeled somebody is. Look at the two midsections. I really don't care how dry he is downstairs. It is, you're looking at the flow, proportions, who looks like a healthier physique. And Cedric McMillan, absolutely, positively, is doing enough to defeat Samson Dauda. Because Cedric McMillan always kept that midsection in check, always looked great. He didn't push that dry type condition. Maybe if he did, maybe he would have lost all that pop, round, full muscle. You don't know. And he just wouldn't have been Cedric McMillan. Would have been just a big, conditioned, thin bodybuilder. But he was Cedric McMillan. And this physique, it would do some damage on today's bodybuilding stages. I can guarantee that. Get me going. Cedric, may he rest in peace. One of the good guys, for sure. Have a great one.